Good morning, Bitcoiners. How are you? Welcome to Bitcoin for Mere Mortals, the channel where we're going to talk about Bitcoin, technology, cryptocurrencies, and the future. Bitcoin for Mere Mortals is also a book. It's available at Amazon. You know, Christmas is coming. If you're thinking about what present to do to your nephews or whatever, maybe this is the book. This is the present. There you go. Okay, let's have a look at the markets again. What's going on? Today is a good day apparently. Yeah, everything is in green. Bitcoin is up 5% from yesterday. It's 48.5 thousand, and so is Ethereum at almost 4,000, almost 5%. Also, the good ones like that, the ones I like are Luna 7%. Is an all-time high. Look at this. The all-time high is $83. Right now it's $82. So it has reached all-time high today. In fact, just a few minutes ago. Avalanche is 10% up, doing very well as well. And Matic is doing 9%. So this is very good for these three that at the moment are very hot. These three coins: Luna, Avalanche, and Matic. Solana is also not doing bad, but not as well as the other three. In general, it's a good day for the markets. Some days are green, some days are red, but today we are in fear, still in fear, but it's not extreme fear anymore. Let's see what happens. Okay, today I'm going to talk to you about inflation, because inflation is the culprit. Inflation is this silent thief that is stealing your money even if you don't realize. So you have to be very careful with holding any big amounts of cash right now, because you're losing at least 10%, at least. This graph is from Venezuela. Okay, you could say that the situation is extreme there, and this is never going to happen to you and all that. But I know, but hopefully not. But Venezuela used to be a very stable country, in the economic sense. The currency, the bolivar, it was. The value of $1 was around 3-4 bolivars for 50 years. For 50 years, were really stable, and then Black Friday happened, and then it went up, and now with $1 you can buy 600 billion bolivars. I mean, this is a disaster. I mean, everybody has lost everything. The country is never going to recover from this, unless, and this is the only option that I see. Venezuela will only recover their economy if they use Bitcoin. If they either do like El Salvador and adopt Bitcoin as a legal tender or something like that, because by using dollars and by using bolivars, they're never going to escape this situation. This is a situation that in which today you need a sack full of money to buy a baguette, to buy a coffee, to buy a beer. And tomorrow you will need 2. And the day after tomorrow you will need 5. So they're never going to recover from that unless they adopt Bitcoin. But it's not only Venezuela. I mean, Turkey is the inflation is skyrocketing as well. They have lost 50% of the value. The Turkish lira has lost 50% of its value in 1 year. If they carry on like that, they're going into hyperinflation. Look at the value of money here is dropping to zero, basically. Again, if they have, if at the beginning of the year, people in Turkish people would have bought Bitcoin, those who bought Bitcoin, now they have double their money, instead of having the money half by 50%. So inflation is a very, very dangerous thing, and it's happening everywhere. Even in the US, even in Europe, is real inflation is between 10, 15, 20%, and inflation is a silent thief that is taking 15% of your cash every single year, unless you do something about it. And the best thing to do is to invest in Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is going up 120, 150, 200% a year. Okay, this there was an article in Bloomberg about Bitcoin, saying that Bitcoin is too concentrated, because 2% of the accounts hold 90% of the Bitcoins, and this is the answer, the reply from Glassnode, saying that that's not really true, because what happened was, at the beginning it was very easy to mine Bitcoin. It was very easy to buy Bitcoin. It was less than a cent. So yeah, it's true that early adopters, they have 100,000 Bitcoin, a million Bitcoins, like Satoshi Nakamoto, but those people are either dead, or they've lost their keys, or they're not going to touch their Bitcoin, so they don't really count. What we can see now in the exchanges is 4 million Bitcoins and 10,000 people, 10,000 wallets. So it's not as highly concentrated as the Bloomberg article is referring. It's much more distributed, and of course, people with more money will be able to buy more Bitcoin. That's for sure. This is a free market. If you have 1,000 euros, you can buy X Bitcoins. If you have 1 million, you can buy more Bitcoin, and that will make you a whale. That's impossible to stop, but that doesn't mean it's not the biggest redistribution of money in history, in financial history. Thanks to all these wallets that have been unused for 10 years or longer, the Bitcoin that you buy now is more valuable, because there is less of it. Bitcoin is becoming more and more scarce, and therefore more and more valuable. This is an article from Jack Dorsey. Jack Dorsey is saying that Bitcoin will replace the dollar. Well, I'm not so sure about that, but certainly the possibility is there. And just the fact that we are talking about this, and people like Jack Dorsey is talking about this, is a clear indication of how important Bitcoin is becoming. Bitcoin used to be called the money for criminals, used to be a bubble, a Ponzi scheme, and now very intelligent people, very knowledgeable people are saying that it will replace the dollar. The dollar is the strongest currency ever, and the more stable. So there you go. Here's an article saying that Visa is predicting that Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies will change all businesses. There you go. Visa is, I think they are very scared that Bitcoin could take over their business, because Bitcoin could replace Visa, MasterCard, and even banks. They are acknowledging that they have a powerful enemy. And here is a graph from Willy Woo. He's an analyst. He used the on-chain metrics to. He's saying that MVT, so network value transactions, are shows that Bitcoin is being oversold. When Bitcoin is oversold, usually what happens is that it bounces back. So this is optimistic. And here let's talk about other currencies. Like I said, Polygon is very strong at the moment, and they are using it for the Web3. The other day I commented that Polkadot is getting into the Web3 business, and now Polygon is doing the same. So this is Web3, but it's about games, it's about the metaverse, and all sort of decentralized social media projects. So that has a lot of potential as well. And also Terra Luna has become the second largest DeFi protocol, surpassing Binance Smart Chain. Binance Smart Chain is huge, and now Terra is even bigger than them. So Terra has become second after Ethereum. So that's very good news for Luna and Terra. And here we have, this is what happened when you have Bitcoin at 69k, you go in the water, you try to keep Bitcoin under the water artificially, and this is what happened. Phew! It shoots through the roof, and it goes up to 135k. That's what happens. And there you go. This is what I got for today. Thank you for watching, and remember to subscribe, notification bell, comment, and share. I will see you tomorrow.